Here's a roundup of some of the best watches you can buy for under £1,000. I've got new releases and some golden oldies in here too. So let's just get started with the Commuter watch from Traska. This is a simple, elegant timepiece while still being an all-round sports watch for any occasion. That's right, for any occasion. This is a watch that's been engineered to perform while still maintaining a stylish and slender appearance. This watch features a 100-meter depth rating and a signature hardening treatment applied to the case and bracelet, achieving a rating of 12,000 Vickers of hardness. Available in 34, 36 and 38mm case diameters and a variety of dial colour options, this is a great choice for a go-anywhere, do-anything watch. And it's a very handsome piece with lots of lovely details. You get a steel case with polished chamfers and a sunburst brushed bezel, multifaceted diamond cut hands on the dial, faceted hour markers filled with Swiss-made superluminova, and inside is the automatically wound Miyota caliber 9039. These are gorgeous watches with a high level of detail and finishing, and for the 36mm version in a mint green, it will cost you £502. The extra £2 there goes towards the secret ingredient. Love, probably. Moving on. Now, we all know the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical is one of the best affordable Swiss watches on the market. With its 38mm matte stainless steel case, it's a built-to-last field watch for £545. But we already know that. So then what about the next evolution of Hamilton's Khaki Field collection? Well, this is the new Khaki Field Expedition. This is an all-terrain adventure watch equipped with a compass bezel to guide you on your next all-terrain adventure. It's a refreshed style for the Khaki Field with a cleaner look and adjusted proportions and ergonomics for greater comfort on the wrist. Comes in a 37mm or 41mm brushed stainless steel case. You get that bi-directional rotating compass bezel marked with the famous directions north, south, east and indeed west. The subtly textured dial features bold white printed numerals enhanced with superluminova coating, and you get a screw down crown and 100-meter water resistance, and inside is the rather good H10 automatic movement with its 80 hours power reserve and Nevacron balance spring to minimise the effects of magnetism. The watch is available in 4 versions for each case size on a leather strap, fabric NATO strap or stainless steel bracelet. It's sturdy, efficient, sleek and a generally awesome watch, and prices start at £920. Now, you may have heard people saying that the integrated sports watch craze is over. Well, Citizen haven't got the memo, and so following on from the Suyosa collection, which seems to be heading in strange new directions, this is a new super titanium sports watch in both a mechanical automatic version with a small second subdial or a solar-powered eco-drive analog quartz model. Comes in a crisp octagonal case with sharp chamfers on the lugs, polished to contrast the vertical brushing of the front and sides of the case, and all forged in Citizen's proprietary space-age titanium, which is 5 times more scratch resistant and 40% lighter than stainless steel. And it looks great! Both model lines come with a sweet textured dial and a variety of colour options. The small second automatic version gets 40 hours of power reserve from an 8213 Citizen movement and a glass exhibition window to view it, 100 metres of waterproofness, and is slightly larger at 40.5mm, and that costs €429, while the eco-drive version is 39.5mm and costs €349. But here's a hitch, because I'm saying euros because I can only currently see it on Citizen's European websites, and they're currently not yet available here in the UK, which is such a sadness for lovers of integrated sports watches in a Citizen Super Titanium style. Anyway, you may have heard people saying that the integrated sports watch craze is over. Well, Seiko haven't got the memo. This is the SUR557 from the Essentials collection in America, which again, there's some localization shenanigans going on because the Essentials collection doesn't really exist in the UK either, and this watch doesn't appear on Seiko UK. You can, however, find this model listed elsewhere as the Seiko Conceptual Essential. It's £250 or $315. It's a 39mm watch with a sleekly angled case and features a pressed pattern dial with horizontal lines there, modelled after the decks of luxury yachts, probably. You get simple stick indices for the hour markers, a date window at the 3 o'clock position, and glow-in-the-dark Lumibright on the hands and markers. It's stainless steel with a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and inside is the Seiko quartz caliber, the battery-powered 6N52. Comes on a black, white or blue dial, or pay a little extra, $350 for a white dial version in a handsome two-tone steel and gold finish. Next we have Baltic Watches, and this is the Hermétique, which is French for chic hermit, which sounds a bit like me, except for the chic part. No, I think it's hermétique as in tight. Anyway, this is a bold and beautiful collection of watches from Baltic. It's a versatile 37mm diameter field watch in a range of appealing colours. You get a 316L stainless steel case brushed along the sides and circularly on the lugs, and it features a polished bezel. You get an integrated crown for added comfort and increased symmetry, but it's an otherwise simple tool watch case design, housing the double-dome sapphire crystal and the rather lovely dial. So the dial features a lightly textured surface with a black railway ring running around the outer edge, alongside two polished steel blades that also circle the inner portion of the dial, intersecting with the applied hour markers. The 3D hour markers and numerals are made from superluminova and create nice depth in the dial, and all this frames the polished steel syringe hour and minute hands and lollipop second hand, also coated in superluminova. It's water resistant up to 150 meters and comes with a Mido caliber 9039 self-winding movement with 42-hour power reserve, and prices start at €550 on the vulcanized rubber strap. Next we have the Darkmoon from Ubot. This is a range of watches in 40 or 44mm case sizes, featuring rich deep dial colours beneath domed sapphire crystal, and the innovative concept of oil immersion. So both the dial and the Swiss Ronda quartz movement inside take a bath, completely immersed in oil. So the special oil inside emphasises the dial by creating the illusion of the absence of glass, so the intensity of the colour and legibility of the dial is increased. And what might look like a typical magnifying dome there is actually a compensation air bubble that freely floats around the dial, protecting the watch from changes in external temperature. Pretty interesting and looks great. Other lovely details include the brushed finishing and smoky gradient on the dial, numbers and indexes treated with beige superluminova, an innovative locking ring system with quick battery replacement, and an ultra-resistant vulcanized rubber strap, all for £990. Next we have the ultimate French neo-vintage dress watch. So all other French neo-vintage dress watches should just go and die. This is the Urban Classic by Yemma. Charming and sophisticated, the 37.5mm case is created from a single piece of steel with a pronounced ridge around the raised double-dome Hesselite crystal. And it features alternating brushed and polished finishes to catch the light and indeed the attention of other French neo-vintage devotees. The dial has a sunburst brushed surface, faceted and polished hour markers with polished hour and minute leaf hands and an applied Yemma logo, and inside is the automatic in-house caliber Yemma 2000. Designed, developed and assembled by Yemma's watchmakers in France and available in 3 colours, black, blue and this tasty turquoise, this is an enticing proposition from Yemma, and it's a wonderful, elegant watch with a manufacturer calibre for £519. Pretty rad. Next, did somebody say timeless elegance? Well, Swiss watchmaker Mido has got some for you, and it's right here, buddy. This is the Belluna Royal Gent. This is a classical looking timepiece with a dial in a deep shade of royal blue and stamped with a guilloche style sunray motif. There's an elegant cushion shaped case with harmonious curves which may be on the slightly larger side for some at 41.3mm in diameter, but you know what I say, mo millimeters, mo majesty. Inside is the caliber 80 from Mido, an automatic watch movement that boasts 80 hours of power reserve and is officially certified by the COSC. You get sapphire crystal on the front and back, applied indices on the dial and a leather strap. This is a Swiss watch with an in-house movement with a glorious opulent dial, and it costs £710. Next we have a brand new GShock, and this one comes in a new shape. It's an oblong angular shape and it's more compact and designed not to interfere with the back of the hand. Measuring 46.3mm in diameter, but much slimmer than most other G-Shocks at only 11mm thick. And of course you get the same shock resistance and durability you'd expect from any GShock watch, with the shock resistant construction combining the bezel, glass fibre reinforced resin case and band connectors. And the band connectors differ between the colour variations of this new model. You get a translucent type or a solid opaque type with texturing. The watch features a digital LCD with a 3-tiered layout and supports a range of function providing support for your daily life, such as a step tracker with progress display and Bluetooth pairing with automatic time correction. It also comes equipped with the Super Illuminator High Brightness Auto LED backlight, which you can use to light your way down the stairs for late night secret lemonade drinking or what have you. Check it out for £99.90. Now finally, we have an updated version of Tissot Seastar. This is the new Seastar 40mm Powermatic 80. It's a subtle transformation for a more compact and sophisticated appearance, incorporating a notch alongside the edges of the case and a vertically brushed dial that fades to black around the edges. It's 40mm in diameter, features a see-through caseback with which to see the Powermatic 80 movement inside. You get a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, super luminova coated hands and hour markers, and it's water-resistant to 300 meters or the more impressive sounding 1,000 feet. It's available in 5 styles, in blue or black dials, a bi-colour model combining gold PVD and stainless steel elements with a yellow gold PVD bezel, and a full black PVD coated stainless steel case version 2. And you get all that for £685. And now also in the Seastar range, there's the new Tissot Seastar Wilson WMBA. This is a signature model from the co-lead of the hit 2000s movie Castaway, Thomas E. Wilson, in association with the WMBA. Looks very cool with its orange accents and matching strap made from premium composite game ball material. And that one costs £625. So there you go, that was a look at some awesome and accessible watches. And if you want more awesome watches, why not head over to watchfinder.com, where you'll find all the best brands and find your next luxury pre-owned watch. Have fun, and I'll catch you next time. Alright then?